Oh. Ah, il a gagné en plus.
Oui, et en plus, il a gagné.
Qu'est-ce que? Ouais. En fait, je trouve.
Parce que genre, avant le...
We'll do the photo first. Sorry. Sorry, I missed it.
J'ai besoin de... Oh! Moi, je vais faire comme toi. Pour une
Not today.
Can we just sleep? Oh. Yes, yes, Evgeniia.
Ok, let's go.
Lagha?
Non, non, c'est bon. C'est fun. Yeah, bro.
Having so fun today, guys. Oh, wow.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us after the free dance today. I'm here with our ice dance medalists at 2025 Saatva Skate America. With the bronze medal, Evgeniia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud from France. With the silver, Marjorie, Lajoie and Zachary, Lagha from Canada. And with the gold medal, Madison, Chock and Evan Bates from the United States. I'm going to start each team off with an opening question. What does it mean to you to stand on the podium here at Skate America? And we'll start with our champs, Maddie and Evan.
It's so special for us every time we get to compete on home ice, and Skate America is a very near and dear competition to our hearts. We've been doing it for many years, and I've always admired it in my entire career, so it's an honor to compete here in Lake Placid, especially in this historic venue that's been beautifully remodeled. So we really enjoyed our whole week here in Lake Placid.
We'll go to our silver medalist.
We're very proud and happy with our skate and the result. It means a lot for us to finish second here. We're very happy. We worked really hard in between Skate Canada and Skate America. We only had a week and a half, and I think we did a pretty good job.
We'll be super happy to skate here today. The crowd is super. Like basically, they applause every element, and they support us till the end of program. So we'll be happy to skate here.
We'll now open it up to questions in our audience. Come up front.
It's a question for Madison and Evan. The free dance, flamenco, is something rather new to you. Working with a cape skirt is new. Can you talk a little bit about the process of how you got acclimated to that and how you work with your choreographer to perfect that?
I don't wear the skirt.
Yeah, that's true. We worked a lot with Marie-France and Antonio Najarro on this program to just bring out all the details and the nuances in the choreography. I have a practice skirt that I wear in training at home, so I was able to get used to all the movements and implement the choreography seamlessly. So when we get to competition, it's just like breathing and using the skirt. And that was really fun too, to kind of incorporate that kind of like prop, if you will. I mean, it's part of my outfit, but it feels like another addition to dance. If you have like a hairography, you have skirtography now, and it's really fun to have this side of movement and use it to do a lot of storytelling.
Yeah, I think there were a few moments where, you know, I'd get a face full of skirt, have the skirt come over my head, and I think it's just like practice, you know, makes perfect in a sense. It becomes really second nature, and now we've kind of figured out all the little parts of the program where we might need to do a little, you know, negotiating with the skirt, but I think overall it adds so much to the program, and just in the last 2 weeks I feel like we really took a big step forward from Cup of China, and it's really exciting to think about where this program could be by February.
Yeah, this new skirt is shorter, and it's lighter. It's only one layer of material. My other dress was two, so it flips around a little bit more and has just a bit more fluidity, so you can see our lines and our choreography. The main priority was to show off the dance and what we're doing, and we didn't want the costume to be a distraction to that. We wanted it to just enhance it, and I feel like we found that right balance now with this outfit.
Philip Hirsch, NBCSports.com. To sort of follow up on that, by going to essentially all black, you're now more painted black than you are fiery, passionate Spanish. Now you said that that's doing to make the actual dance center stage more than the costumes. But is there any thought about going back to the two-colored skirt and to the brown costume with the bullhorns on it that Evan was wearing?
I mean, I do love the red skirt, so who's to say what might be in my future for costumes? But I really do love the black. We did decide to paint it black, as our music says, so we enjoyed that. We really wanted to bring the modernity to it and have that modern feeling, just streamlined and sleek, because we feel like our choreography is modern and unique, so we wanted our costumes to showcase that.
Hi there. I have a question about death. There seem to be a lot of ice dance programs this year in which someone dies at the end of the free skate.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if you could, this is for all three of you, if you could all go through the process about whether or not you thought about dying and how you came to the conclusion of what to do at the end.
That's deep. I think we all think about dying a little bit every time we do a run through, because we don't want to die at the end of the run through. But for theatrical and storytelling purposes, I actually am not killing Evan at the end, his beast character. There is no murder, no killing at all. It's just kind of mastering the beast, taming the beast. So that's what it is for us. But speaking about it in general, I think in programs it can be like if you skate to Romeo and Juliet, like you can't dance around that fact that they both die at the end. That's just the story. But I think there is something really powerful to storytelling when you have a story, whether it's death or uplifting. It just depends on the program, and I think that's what makes ice dance unique, is you have the opportunity to tell different stories, and you can get a whole range of flavors within the last warm-up group, and I think that's what makes our sport so interesting and unique, and I love seeing how people decide to be creative each season. So yeah, all to that creative power. Go everyone. Yeah, let's hear it, Zach.
Yeah, I just want to make sure the question, what was like the exact question, so I can... Okay. Okay. We did not have a discussion about dying at the end. I think that, I mean, if you want my point of view, I love when people die at the end of the program. It's like, it's dramatic and it's kind of old school, and sometimes I like when they bring this essence kind of. But not this year. Marjorie's not dying. No.
Well, for us, also, no one dying in the program. It's happened besides behind the stage, like in our story. But I don't know. I feel like death is such a like forever philosophical question, and I feel like in ice dance, when we're creating programs, we always try to do something like self-express ourselves and like put our minds into it. And I feel like this is one of the important like philosophical issues to talk about. So I think it's normal that there is from time to time a program about this aspect. That's my opinion.
This is a question to all the teams. I'm sure all of you had given a lot of thought building this Olympic program. And I think each team tried to feature the best part of your team. If you could just talk about what's like the best sales point, maybe not right word, but you know, what are you trying to feature as a team on each program?
I think our free dance in particular is really strong and powerful, and especially I think the role that Maddie's playing really speaks to her power as a performer. And I think since moving to Montreal, we really have learned to take some creative risks in our storytelling, and I think that's what we did this year. We wanted to stay true to that identity, and so that's kind of how we thought about it as we built the program.
For our short program, oh look, death. See? Yeah, so like we have a really like, I don't know, we have a lot of energy when we skate, and the short program shows that, and that's the card we're playing, and it's also kind of an homage to sports in general because it's the Olympic year. So that was the thought process behind it. And for the free, we really enjoy like skate on classical music, and I think that we're trying to deepen our connection between each other. And also like I think we want to bring like an elegance to skating, like to our skating. And actually, I think I really enjoy that.
Well, I feel like our couple is known as a kind of weird one because we're often told that by everyone. So I guess every time when we like search for ideas for the programs, we try to find something unique that can uplift our uniqueness. We will call it like that. And so each season we're trying to do something that will be in our way, and yet that we don't repeat ourselves each season. So this season we went with Björk. She's herself is very specific person, very specific artist. I lost my thoughts. I don't know how to finish that. I lost it.
We understood.
You got it. I don't think you're weird. I think you guys are very creative and super
Unique.
I
Thank
always
you.
love seeing what you guys come out with.
Thank you.
The weird is good too.
Any more questions? Not seen any, so we will finish there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, oui.